All right, guys, how's it going? How's it going? Happy Sunday. Yes, it's that time, man. I haven't done this in a few while. I haven't done this since before the Arnold. So, yes, Q&A time, man. Sunday evening, and we're chilling. So, yes, let's get some answers in, some questions and answers in. So, guys, I see a bunch of questions, man. Let me get to it. Let's see what we got. First question, how many meals in a day for gaining muscle in preparation for bodybuilding? It depends on you, man. Well, how many meals can you have? I mean, most bodybuilders go in between 6 and 5, but, that's a good point where we've built up over time. But it all depends on the individual. All right, next question. What makes you stay to shake every last hands at Expo? You're the only one who does this. Oh, man, thank you very, very much, man. I really appreciate it, man. I mean, dude, the way I look at it is like people pay money to come see us. They show us support through the year, through following us on Instagram, videos, and everything like that. And it's a big thing when they take that time and they pay money and they travel all the way down to meet this guy that they've been following, or this girl they've been following the whole time. And they queue for hours, just to see one of us. So when you've been through all that, I'm putting in myself, like, if I've been through all that and I just want to see this person, shake his hand, get a photo with him, for me to be there and be like, okay, he stays there just so long and he leaves without seeing me and I've gone through that effort for nothing. I don't know, man. I feel weird about it. It don't feel good to me. So for me, I know people have made that much effort to come see me. And for them to leave without seeing me or nothing, I feel like, damn, I can't live myself walking away, looking at my queue, people standing waiting for me and just walk. That's a really good one. How do me and Mel move past arguments and tough moments to keep moving forward? Man, we have our strategy, man. So me and Mel, we argue, and man, we argue big time. And when we argue about something, it gets to the point where we both realize that we're not going to get it resolved. So I get pissed off when I go out for a drive. I leave the environment somewhere. She goes somewhere else and takes her time. And we wait about an hour or so. And for some reason, we just think, fuck it. We come back and we just make up. It's sort of a process that we know we go through every time. And no matter how heated the argument is or whatever is over, this is one way that we just works for us, and we've always done it. So I know people, people try to act like they don't argue, man. If you're in a strong relationship and you don't argue with your other half, you got problems. So this is a way where we've learned to sort of deal with it over the years, and we just kind of like, yeah, it's no big deal. We know that we'll never break up with each other, we'll never leave each other. We're both in this together, so we just make up. Or will your gym be open to the public or 100% private for you only? As of now, it will be for me, but at the same time, I know I'm having a lot of pros and a lot of people come over to train with me at the same time. And I'm openly inviting any pro that wants to train with me, hit me up on DM and come over, and we're going to have a session, we're going to have some fun and shoot some content and stuff like that with it. So if you're a pro that you want to train with me, yeah, hit me up. We can come train with you. More than welcome to come train my gym. And then as time goes on, maybe later in my career at some point, I will open it up for, PTs and stuff. The guys can do that, or open a bigger one somewhere else. But for right now, when I'm competing, is for me solely to train and just get better at it. Did you have your house built or moved in as new build? What happens is we found the house when it was still being built, and then basically we had our say and we picked out things that we wanted the house to be like, just to suit us. So at the time, the house was already being built anyway when we found it. I think we found it about 2 years ago. So when we kind of locked into the idea that we wanted it, we decided a few things that wanted to be done in the house as it's being built. But yeah, moved in December, and man, we absolutely love this place. It's definitely our dream home and our dream come true for us. Will the gym be carrying cardio equipment too, or will your cardio remain at home? Cardio will remain at home. The gym space is limited, so I want to put as many machines as I can in it. I want to use machines I can use. Cardio I always do at home anyway, so that stays the same. It's much easier. I don't want to drive to the gym first thing in the morning to go do cardio. I want to do cardio right next door to my bedroom and then go back and then carry on my day. So yeah, so gym will just remain for mainly training. Cardio will remain at home. Where is my gym? My gym is just outside Lincoln. It's literally 10 minutes from the downtown or central of Lincoln. How do you handle cravings and cheat meals? Craving on a diet, man, that's part of dieting. That's what it is. There's nothing you can do to handle it. You just have to soldier through. That's why diet's so tough. So craving is just what you do. If you don't get craving, then you're not dieting hard enough. So that just comes with it. You just have to soldier around. There's no really thing you can do to self-handle it. It's just what it is. Cheat meals, I don't know what you mean. Like, how do I handle cheat meals? I eat cheat meals. I don't know what's been the biggest challenge in your journey? I mean, I'll say probably early days, man, working and trying to do this at the same time. At the time was really extremely, hard challenging to go to, man. That was really, really tough. Trying to maintain both at the same time, trying to climb up the ladder while you're still working full time. There was some extremely challenging times during that whole period that just really, was really tough. It was really tough getting through. So yeah, I'll say probably those times. What's your favorite anime of all time, and what's your favorite to watch now? That's a good one, man. either, I want to say, like, as a movie, probably Ninja Scroll. You know, the original, like, Ninja Scroll. That was, like, yeah, that was my thing. I watched that so many times. It was crazy. And then probably, like, the episodes and stuff like that, you know, Dragon Ball Z has come to mind because that was pretty much my early childhood, man. That was my thing. Dragon Ball Z, you know, I really freaking did that a lot. Watching now I'm kind of going through quite a few, man. And now is, Solo Leveler. Is it Solo Leveler or Solo Leveler or some shit like that? Yeah. That one, I gotta say right now, is killing it. That's sick. Have you found any decent road to give the Porsche a real blast? Man, dude, first and foremost, the roads around here are freaking insane. That's one of the reasons that I just love moving up here. The roads around here are freaking awesome. That's first and foremost. Second one is, yes, next month I'm going to road trip, man. I mean, those people that have watched my after the Arnold last year took the McLaren all the way through Monaco, going through France, Italy, Switzerland. You know, that one was definitely a lot of fun last year. I did that. So this year, next month, I'm going to be doing something like that again. This time I'm going to be Switzerland, or as far as edge of Switzerland, or almost going Austria. So yes, I am looking forward to that. That's going to be another big road trip, and it's going to be a lot of fun, man. I enjoy those. Heavyweight low repetitions is better than low weight high repetitions. High weight high repetitions. That's what I go for, man. That's the best one so far, and that's one I find. So as heavy as you can for as many reps as you can get out, as me. So. Yep, that one was away from me growing all the time. I have a skincare routine. No, I do not have a skincare. Dude, maybe I'm old school or something, but I'm from a time where men don't really give a shit about their skin. We're there to work and be men. So, I mean, I don't know what goes on today, you know, but for me, now, I literally come out of the shower and I put my clothes on, man. I don't, skincare thing in my mind. Most I do with skincare is going to get a shave and a haircut. Other than that, that's me. I'm the way you see me. Will you ever become a coach when you've retired? I won't become a coach. I'll become a trainer. Because, you know, I don't coach. There's too much personal shit when you're a coach. I'd just rather become a trainer. So, yes, that I'll probably do when I'm retired, yeah. Yo, Ronnie Coleman. No, I'm not. I'm Samson Dauda. Bro, why do you not have carbs in meal one during prep, even though you have already done fasted cardio? Because I want that fat burning state to continue. You know, after doing fasted cardio, after obviously fasting all night, your body is craving carbs, it's craving a source of energy, you know, fuel. So by, you know, doing fast cardio trips that process, and the more I can push into the day without eating or having carbs in there and giving the body fuel, the more fat burning process carries on. So that's one of the reasons why during the later stages of prep, although it's extremely hard and extremely difficult, it's one of those things we implement just to keep that fat burning happening through the day. How old are you? I've seen articles on the internet. Some put you at early 30s, some put you at almost 40. I'm almost 40, man. Yeah, I saw that stuff myself. Some of them articles say I'm 32. No, I'm 38. Actually, no, shit, my birthday last week. I'm 39. So, yeah, no, I'm almost 40, man. How much do you weigh at the moment? And I'm a big fan. Good luck with your next competition. Thank you very much. Right now, we are at 310 pounds. So, yeah, we're sitting at 310 pounds on our time off right now. So, I'm waiting to go through the whole rest process. And then I'm going to start off season probably from about that weight. And, yeah, we're going to do what we normally do and go up, which happens when you go back to training and dieting. But yeah. When are you next doing an event in the UK? I have my bodybuilding show happening on the 8th of August. So yes, that is happening here in Lincolnshire. So guys, come check out the show, man. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there all day. I'm going to support the athletes, and I'm going to get to meet you guys. So yeah, it's happening 8th of August. Two Bros Show, Lincolnshire. The Samson Dauda Grand Prix is on. How many times do you train each muscle group per week? Once. Is it hard for you to take time off the gym, or do you enjoy the break? Honestly, this is the longest time I've ever had off the gym ever. Like, ever since I started going to the gym, ever. Because now we'll be 3 weeks this weekend, and 3 weeks is the longest I've ever had. Normally, we schedule this in for my break, but I never stick to it. I'll be off for a week, and then the following week, I'm like, yeah, I'm going back to the gym. So this is the first time I've actually really taken that break and used the 3 weeks wise to actually be off. So, yeah, man, it's confusing because part of me is like I enjoyed most of it, but now I'm already itching to go back to work. So yes, yeah, I'm at that point now. I think I'm at my level where I've enjoyed most of the break. I'm like, okay, cool, but now I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go back to the gym next week. Did you like Brazil? I absolutely love the Brazil. I really love Brazil. And I'm going back. I'm either going back at the end of this year or I'm going back next year, first thing next year again. But I absolutely freaking love Brazil. It was absolutely freaking amazing. And yes, that is somewhere that I know I'll be going back every year. Do you have one off piece in your gym that is not Sumerian? No, because every equipment I've seen Sumerian so far, I absolutely freaking love, and I want to have all of them in the gym. The one they don't have yet, they actually designed it specifically for me, like the pullover. They're designing one specifically for me, and I can't freaking wait. So every equipment I possibly need, it's all there. It's being brought to my gym, so I'm excited about it. I'm really excited. These 10 weeks are done. Is cardio put back in during your off season? No, because I'm trying to grow. This is one thing that you do is off season. It's all about growing new muscle tissue. It's all about refining things. Cardio is not put back in the off season, because if you do cardio now, what are you going to do when you actually need to do cardio for prep? There's only so far you can keep pushing cardio. So yes, during off season, especially if you control your diet and you train quite high and quite intensively, you shouldn't need to do cardio as well in the off season. You should be able to stay lean by that. But for me especially, it's very simple. I've always done this way. The lighting of a show, what defines a win? Sometimes for dark skin, you look better at the A. Not all the time, man. Sometimes it might not favor you so greatly, but you still have to be in good shape, man. The lighting is just that last bit that can change some things and can sort of make things not as clear as other places does. But yeah, not all the time, but you can sometimes. What's your experience so far in the entrepreneurial part of bodybuilding? Any advice? Yeah, man, I've experienced it all the way from the bottom to the very, very top. And I can say that, yes, we have done it right from the bottom all the way to the top. And yeah, man, I can say this. One thing I can say advice-wise is, look, for young guys that get in this sport and they want to obviously be successful at bodybuilding, you need to understand that you also have to run yourself as a business. You have to run your platform as a business. You have to run your social media as a business. Everything has to come into it. You can't just focus on going to the gym and training and thinking that's going to be enough to earn you where you need to be in this sport. You have to run everything has to be more thought out, and you have to pay a lot of attention to that, because you yourself are a brand and a business. So you do need to sort of be aware of that very early as you're coming in, and sort of be very mindful of that, because it will help you later on or it will hinder you later on. What games are you playing on the PS5? Right now, I have not played any games on the PS5. Look, I haven't had time to obviously play it since I got it, man. We've obviously been traveling and been busy with the gym and everything, so I have not had a single time to actually play it. But today was the first time I put it on, and I did all the software updates and everything else, and I started downloading Black Myth Wuhan. So that is the first game I'm going to play on the PS5, because I want a PS5 game with fucking badass graphics. I can really test it out. So that was the first one. And maybe later I'll go for Call of Duty or something, but right now, that's the one. Will your next car be a Porsche as well? Okay, let me just say this, right? Look, all the people here, they're both going to say something because they know. I've always been a McLaren guy, man. McLaren was my thing. I've owned 2 McLarens. That's always been my thing. And I've always hated Porsches. I've always thought they were overstated, overpriced, and they always have the Porsche people that always, when you ask them about it, they just don't stop talking about their Porsche. And I always felt like, dude, for a car like that just, it's that when you look at it. There's so many of it, you don't blink an eye. I always never really liked it. And Mel loved it. Thomas, they both love Porsche, and they've talked to me about it for ages. But ever since I drove this one, I'm like, okay, I get it. So from this point, I don't see any other car brand I could possibly have or enjoy, because after driving this one, it just ticks so many boxes and it's so exhilarating. I'm like, that's it, man. I'm a Porsche guy now. How's the Porsche and what model is it? Yeah, man, the Porsche is great, man. Honestly, it's absolutely freaking, honestly, I'm blown away. It's a GT3, 992 GT3. And yeah, as I said, man, that car made me a Porsche guy. I've completely changed my mind, man. They are absolutely awesome car. Best car I've ever driven by a mile. If you could restart from the beginning of your competition life, what would you change? Absolutely nothing. I'm here. I'm Mr. Olympia. I wouldn't change a damn thing. Did you always train with more machines than free weights when you first started? Look, it's this one, you guys. I don't know. People get caught up in this whole free weights machines debates backwards and forward for so long. You need to use both. It's very simple. How much exercise can you do with free weights? How many workouts can you do? How many back workouts? How many legs? How many arms? How many chest, tricep? How many can you do with just weights? So you need to incorporate both, man. And this whole idea people come has with like, free weights versus machines is something from like the 90s or the 80s that is completely irrelevant. Even the 90s guys have already switched. So yeah, those things is in the past, man. Times have changed. What's your thought about Sumerian in Brazil? Dude, honestly, it's freaking unreal. I had no idea. Look, I knew about the brand before I went out to Brazil, so obviously we had a collaboration with them. But going there and seeing what they're like and seeing how big the company is and how crazy it's growing, it blew my mind. And then testing out their equipment, I'm like, man, I can't wait to have my gym, man. I can't wait to get delivered my gym, man. I think it's next week and I can't wait. But honestly, I make a prediction, man. In the next 2 years, they're going to be all over the world in the next 2 years. I can tell you this. I can guarantee you this. It's crazy how good they are and how fast they grow. What do you love the most about being in the gym? It gives me peace. It is one place where I am truly just with myself, having that peaceful moment in it, and just pushing myself to the absolute limit and finding out how weak I am and what I'm capable of at the same time. It brings me the most peace and most joy of any aspect of actually my day. So that is one thing I sort of love about it. Hey man, do you drink any alcohol? No. The only time I ever get a chance to have a drink is literally post-show. So, when we go out for post-show, then I get a chance to actually let my hair down and have a beer or something. Which most of the time is just having a beer, because that's one thing that I do enjoy post-show. But yeah, every other time of the year, not a single drop. My ass is what do they call it? It's not sober. As dry as a freaking desert. So yeah. Do you have any training app, and can I know your online training details? We don't have a training app, but I do have an ebook coming out real soon that covers all my training style, philosophy, and diet, and that will be coming out very soon, man. I think probably towards next month. So guys, keep a lookout for that one. Yeah.